join me. As I mentioned, you don't need anything except a mat. And my angle is going to be a little bit kooky because we're going to start standing, but then when I come down to the floor, it'll still give you some good visibility. So let's go ahead and get started with a couple of warm up with the arms, just bringing them up and down, reaching up above the head. So normally Pilates will be mostly on the mat, but a fusion will add in a little bit of movement where we can do it standing. So let's go ahead and continue that warm up, bringing the arms up and down. And one, and up. Last one. Bring the arms up, and then we'll get a little bit warmer, crossing the arm over with a little tap out to the side. Cross, cross, and this is just to get the blood flowing a little bit. And we're going to continue those leg tap outs to the side, bringing the arms up instead. And we're up for 8, 7, 6, 5, up, up, reach to the ceiling. Already starting to feel nice and energized. 3, 2, and last one. Go ahead and bring the feet facing in one direction out towards the front, and we're going to do some squats down and up, down and up. So you want to press into the heels here, just getting the legs a little bit warmer, and you're up and press, sitting back into the heels, setting the glutes behind you, keeping your back nice and straight in line with your back. 2 more. And 1, and take it all the way up. Slowing it down, step back, pressing your heel in the back on the floor, bending into your front knee. And then you're going to step that back leg in and out. So it's going to be in, press back, in, press back. And you're back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do the other side, but this time we're going to get the arms a little bit more active. So again, start with the feet facing forward, step back, bend into that front leg, and then bring the arms up and back. Same movement, but we get the arms moving, pressing forward, nice and steady, keeping your gaze looking straight ahead. And you're back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So I mentioned that we're not going to be doing anything with weights. However, that does not mean we cannot get some good arm exercises. So to do that, we're going to step into one side, starting with some standing work that we'll be doing. Then we'll come down to the floor. You're going to reach that arm up and over, and I want you to pull it down, definitely feeling the muscles working even though you're not holding any weight. So you're going to reach up, pull down, reach up, pull down. So a lot of force. Reach the fingertips up overhead and then pull that arm down like you're trying to make a muscle for someone. Pull down, pull down. Now, come out of that bent leg, bring it back down, pull up. So now we added a little bit of a side squat into this one. Bring up and pull down. Pull down, being careful, watching that front knee that's bending, and pull, and 2, and 1. Good, let's go right into the other side lunge. So feet facing forward, bend into that leg. We're gonna hold and just do the arm first. So you're gonna pull down, really pull. Imagine you have a heavy, heavy cable in your hand, and you're pulling it down to your side. Pull down, and pull. Pull. Let me see who's coming on here. Hello, hello. Come on, do some with me. I know you want to. Pull down, down. Now I want you to start straightening that bent leg. So it's a pull up, pull that imaginary cable, straighten the leg when you pull up, and down, pull. So I can feel my arms getting tired here just from how much emphasis that we're putting on that pull down. And 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring the feet closer together, hands on the hips. We're going to start with the legs this time and then add in some arms after. So let me face this way so you can see good. Lift the heels, lower down, lift and down, lift. So you're just coming up to the balls of your feet here and up. Now I promise some arm work with this one, so keep those heel raises. Bring the arms out to the sides in a goalpost position. That same work that we did where we could feel the work from those reaches, we're going to squeeze in nice and slow and out. In, out. So feel your back muscles pulling your arms back and back. Keep those heel raises. Squeeze the arms to center and then open. Feeling this in the calves. And you're going to pull in for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring the heels to the floor and then bring just the right arm in, if I'm mirroring correctly. So pull in, at least start with one arm, whatever it takes. Pull in, notice my hand, my fingers are stretched up towards the ceiling, pulling that arm in. A lot of force here, even without any weights. 2 more. And 1. Let's do the other side. Pull it in, press back. Pull in, press back. Keeping the elbows slightly lifted here. And in. So where will you be feeling this one? A little bit in the shoulders because we have the arms up. A little bit in the biceps. And even the triceps on this one. 1 more. And bring it in. Good. Release the arms. All right. So our third standing exercise to get a little bit more arm and leg involvement is going to be a knee lift, challenging the balance. So if you need something nearby, have a chair or your wall nearby. I'm going to stand again this way. We're going to have the arms completely down by your sides. Lift the knee and then press the arms back. So this time we're reaching the fingertips down to the floor. So we're going to start slow and then pick up the pace, challenging your balance. So press back. And you can take that leg a little bit lower if you need to, just hovering it over the floor. And you're going to press back for 3, 2. Now hold your arms back. Make sure you're nice and balanced. And then you're going to press back a little bit faster. Keep those fingertips pointing right down towards the floor. Hey there. Press, press, press. So this is all targeting in your triceps. A little bit in the forearms. Rest of the body staying nice and still. 3, 2, and 1. But guess what? 2 legs, so we're going to do it on the other side. You may find your balance is a little bit different on the other side. So lift the knee. Get your balance. Arms pointing down. I always have a little more difficulty on this side. Slow at first. Press back. Press back. Reset if you need to. Press. So you want to feel your entire heel on your standing leg on the floor. A little bit of the balls of your feet helping your balance here. This is going to make your ankles nice and strong too from holding this position. Back. Press. Get ready to hold the arms back in 3, 2, hold them back, reach your fingertips a little more to the floor, and then a little faster. So really, really concentrated moving here, working the core, challenging the balance. And we're back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Ooh, you can probably feel that one right in the back. So now we're going to take it to the floor and continue some movement to the floor. But to get down there, we're not just gonna have a seat. I wanna take this nice and gracefully, doing some roll downs, working a little bit of the core. So roll down in Pilates is we stand with the feet facing forward, arms up above the head. Give the arms a little bit of a shake there because we just worked them really good with those arm exercises. Fingertips reach to the ceiling, but not as much emphasis as we've been putting, so just kind of a gentle reach. Roll the arms forward, have your head follow, and then reach your arms to the floor, bend the legs slightly, and then roll it right back up, all the way up. Good, try that again, see how you feel. Pull the belly in, head follows the hands, bend the legs, push into the floor, and start to make your way up your entire body, one piece following after another. Roll forward again, pull the belly in, bend the legs, and press into the floor, bringing it back up. Again, roll forward. This time we're going to stay down, slight bend in the legs. Now I want you to straighten your legs. So if you're following along with me, we've already been exercising the legs. Maybe they don't feel too stiff. We just started off doing this one right away. So we're just getting a little bit of a stretch here. And then we're going to make our way to the floor. In 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to move my mats. You're going to follow along here. That way I'm in a good view here. Always tricky on these lives to get the right placement. So you're down here. Slowly make your way to the floor. Don't flop down. Roll back. Use your hands to brace you and have a nice gentle seat on the floor. We're going to roll all the way back. Nice and slow again. Use your arms to brace you. Make your way to the floor. Challenge your core here to go down slowly. 4, 3, 2, and lower down nice and gentle. All right, if you did that one, you're doing great. We're going to get the legs moving, but work in more of the core now. So bring your knees up to a table position. Arms down by your sides. Point your toes. So I want active legs here. Now imagine you have a wall right here. And I said that with my best Rhode Island accent. So a wall right here. Arms down by your sides. Every time you bring your leg up, we're going to be doing some leg taps. I want you to come right to that imaginary wall. So let's bring those legs down for some leg taps. This is going to be alternating right and left. So we're going to tap down, down, down. So think about that wall there. Pull your abdominals into the floor. So you feel your lumbar part of your back nice in alignment with the mat. Down, down. Breathe in with this work. And you're going to press out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both feet come down to the floor. Nice job. Bring the arms up overhead. Now I have my palms facing up. You're going to roll up, tap to your legs, and then take it right down. And then again, roll up, tap to the legs, roll down nice and slow. Keep your palms just facing up. They rotate up and down. So this is a modification on a roll up, training our core to help us to lift the shoulder blades off the floor and then right back down. Roll up for 3 and down and 2 and down. I want you to hold it up right here. Let's just hold nice and still. Tap right on top of the legs, nice and easy. Relax your shoulders and then pump the arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower down. Great job. So a couple of more modifications on some traditional Pilates moves. Keeping your shoulders and your back on the floor. Bring your legs right up to a table position again. We're going to place our hands right on top of the legs. So you have two options on this one. You can keep your back and shoulders down, and we're going to just lift, but then as you lower, bring the arms out to your sides, and then lift and lower down. Now a full movement in your Pilates would be to tap to the legs, keeping the shoulders up, and doing the exact same exercise with the shoulders up. So take your choice. We're going to do 5 more together. So we're going to go 4 and 3, 2. Bring your knees right back in right here. Tap to the legs. Lower down for a second if you came up. Second one we're going to do is our single leg stretch. So you're going to stretch your leg out, and I would keep it about this high just because I don't know everyone that might be trying this with me. You're going to lift up to the knee or stay on your back. So we lift up, and then you're just going to switch the legs here. So reach the legs nice and long. Keep those toes pointed just like we set up in our leg taps. And we're going to tap, just lightly touching the knee, keeping the shoulder blades off the floor. And we're at 6, 5, 4, 3. Look straight ahead to your legs. 2 and 1. Lower everything down. Woo. Bring one knee in, take a stretch. Nice big deep breath in and out. And then other side. Okay. So we're going to do a little bit of some side leg work. So you're going to roll right over to your side. Here's where your mat is going to come in handy. You can always place a pillow under your hip if you would like. We're going to extend the legs nice and long on the floor. Now I'm going to stay lifted up in my forearm, pushing into the floor, keeping my side right here nice and lifted. First one we're going to do is bring the arm up right behind the head, nice and gentle, not pulling your head forward. We're just going to bring the knee up to the elbow and then extend down. So it's in, extend, out. And you got 4 more. And 3. We're going to leave our arm right here. 2 and 1. So leave the arm there. Extend the leg nice and long. Let me move over just a little bit here. And then I want you to just lift the leg and lower. Keep your elbow pointing right up towards the sort of like the ceiling and the leg at the same time. Some leg raises. A lot going on here. So you press into the elbow in the floor, lifting the leg and that arm up behind the head. 3. It's one thing I love about Pilates. Your whole body is pretty active during the whole workout. Lower down. Lower that top arm. Bring your knees in. Coming up to a side sitting position, bottom arm stretches up overhead. And then bring your bottom arm down, top arm stretches overhead. And lower down. So let's flip to the other side, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So we want to set ourselves up by propping onto the forearm. Extend the legs nice and long. Push into the floor on the forearm. Arm comes up right behind the head. So this is a nice gentle positioning here. My hand is just lightly tapping the back of my head. Pull the knee in for that little side crunch, if you want to call it. And then pull, pull. So my playlist here for being live is it's supposed to be a disco, but right now it feels like I'm in a movie, which I guess is okay. Pull in for 3, and elbow to knee, last one, and lower down. Repress into that bottom arm if you need to. The top arm is still staying active right here, and then we're just going to do those leg lifts. 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, keep that leg reaching, 2, and 1. Lower down. Let's do our side stretch because it feels really good. So bottom arm's going to come up at first. And then down. Top arm. Ooh, feel that nice side bend. And down. Okay. The last move we're going to be doing is we're going to come face down towards the floor, and we're going to do a little bit of some hover planks and some push-ups. Okay, so we want to get a good arm workout today. For our push-ups, check your knees on the floor. They're in line with each other. Walk your hands forward, and then you're going to bring your hips in line with your spine. So we're in a nice slanted position from the knees up. So no weights. We can use our body weight to get some nice push-ups in. Pull the core up and in here. Nice deep breath in. And then we're going to go down and up for 8, 7, 6. Push into your hands, pushing the floor away, keeping that core nice and active. And 3, 2, and 1. Pull back, take a stretch. Nice deep breath in and out again. Up to your table position. And here's where our hover planks are going to come in to help us to finish our work today. So bring your toes into the floor. Your back is nice and straight. We're going to be using our core under here. Imagine or visualize that a kind of a claw machine came and just lifted you up off the floor. So that's what we're going to be doing with our abs. Push the floor again with your hands. Toes are pointed into the mat. And then we're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale and lift. And hold right here. 4, 3, 2, and lower down. So that's the first one that we're doing for 4. The second one we're going to do for 6, we're going to make our way up to 10. All right, so stick with me. We got this. Breathe in. Exhale and lift for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower down. Take a nice deep breath in. And again. Breathe in. Exhale and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower down. So if that 8 is getting to be too much, try the second one for 4 or for 6, whatever you want to do. I'm going to do 10 on my last one. So who is with me for the 10? Ready? We're going to breathe in. Exhale, lift that core. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower down. All right. Release your toes in the back. Come down and stretch it out. Take your left arm, slide it underneath the right, and lean into your left shoulder. Let the body relax. And then pull it up. Stretch out the left arm. Right arm's going to go right underneath. Lean into your right shoulder. Upper body relaxes. Now, to come back up, we're going to take a stretch to make our way up. So bring your hands forward again. Bring your toes into the floor. We're going to lift up into a nice pike plank, or what looks like a triangle, as I tell the kids. So you're going to lift and then press your heels as far back as you can into the floor. So you're not here for long. I want you to walk your right foot in, press your left heel back a little further, and then bring your left foot up to meet the right. Now we're back into our roll-up position. So bend the knees and stretch, bend. I have my fingertips into the floor to help support me. And stretch. And 2. And stretch. Slowly roll it up. Wiggle your fingers on the way up. And then we come right up to the top. Roll your shoulders back. So I had it as my goal, 30 minutes, and I'm at 27. I'm going to come up and see who might have joined me. Give me a nice overhead stretch again. And other side. And release it down. A little side to side. Stretch the legs. Thank you. I see some little comments on there. And come up to center.